Hi guys, welcome to RK's market wrap. So let's see what happens today and what we're expecting tomorrow or kind of next week. Let's review a little bit. So this is SPX and this is the daily chart and what happened today. So this is last week's fall. So we're expecting one continuation which happened little late. So if we see here our hourly chart, so we can see here. So Monday it opened little lower, opened kind of a flat, then went lower, then went high. Then all of a sudden there is a big push to downside, and then after that it's trying to push to the upside. Okay, it's kind of a nowhere, didn't lose much, but also didn't gain much. So let's see in the 4 hours chart what you can do it. Let's see here in the 4 hours chart I was talking about this M pattern. So in the M pattern, it's supposed to hit here somewhere. It has to go to down here because, or maybe more down because it has to complete that pattern. But if it bounces and closes somewhere here, then this complete going down to this is kind of invalidated. But still, it might be in the plate, but kind of invalidated. So it will not because it already had a bounce. It's kind of a M pattern here. So you can expect if it tomorrow if it closes above this, kind of above this area 4440, we should be in a better shape to again continuing the uptrend. If it doesn't, then and if it goes falls below this 4365, which is kind of a 35 points down, 36, yeah, 35 points down. So you may expect this to complete the same pattern, which is not good for us. So let's hope if it goes back up. And if you want to see the daily chart, and daily chart is going to show you. So there is a trend line here. So one support, two support. If it doesn't break this support, then I think we'll be moving some upwards. But if it moves and the daily trend looks again down, so we need to see if it is going to retrace back and move up or it's going to fall down. And if you go to weekly, in the weekly chart, so there was some recovery towards this point till last week, but last week it made a lot of difference. It went back. So I'm expecting a continuation pattern to downside, but in order to stop that one, SPX needs to bounce back above this point, that is 4506. So it has to revisit this area. After that, I think we can get a better reversal to upside. So nobody knows. So we have to see this week where it is closing. If it closes below this level, then we are in trouble because it's going to visit this 4300 area and then maybe more to this point. So which we don't want to. So if you want to see the trend line, this is also the broken. So we are kind of still in the red area, but we can see a better if it closes above 4506 by by this week or next week, basically this week. So we want to see another 100 points moving upside in order for the upside movement to continue. But if it falls below and it closes below this, then we are in trouble because it's going to come down more. So that's about SPX. Let's see QQQ. QQQ has a similar pattern. So you want to see it goes above this 360 area. And if you want to see it daily, it has the same kind of story. So it is right now kind of a moderate pattern. It almost completed a moderate pattern. So that means we are expecting a huge run. Amazon was showing it will run, but we have to see. So now, but because it's a very big long downside pattern. So it's not going to happen very soon, but slowly it is happening. So if it closes above this 360 area, then we'll see more upside to this level again, and that will clear the path to more upside. That's your QQQ. Let's in the 4 hour chart. Yes, it kind of completed the M pattern here, so it doesn't have, just it needs to go more so that it gives the confidence. Nothing, it's the same kind of SPX thing, but throughout the day it stayed like that. So weekly I have shown you. Now let's see what is IWM doing here. IWM is also trying, but I think it is in trouble too. It's in the deep trouble area. Tesla. Tesla is already low. It has also seen the low of 800. So if you are buying at this level, that's very good. But it may try to recover soon, but it's not happening. So it might go down to again to this level 827, or if it can go above this 911, then there is more upside. So that will create one W pattern. So we'll see that. And if you see the 4 hour, it's not a clear signal, but it's kind of a bouncing from bottom. We need to see more movement on this one. What about Amazon? Amazon has a big run. See how the daily is looking. See, daily is showing more strength, and it just had a nice run today, but somehow could not survive. But it's going to try again tomorrow, might be. But if you see here, it's a BCD pattern, and it's doing great. Google Google is also had a nice run after earnings, but after earnings it fell down. So it's kind of much lower than what it was during the earnings. So I think it needs some boost up, but currently it doesn't look like. So we just need to wait. So that's it.